Okay, good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Okay, we've been practicing. So welcome, everybody, to tonight's enticingly entitled event, New York's Energy Plan, Scaling Up Renewable Energy or Business as Usual. So I'm your moderator for tonight, and so let me tell you what's going to happen. First, I'm going to welcome you, which I just did. Then I'm going to thank all the people and sponsors responsible for this evening. As you know, it's difficult to put an event like this together without a lot of really good work by a lot of good people. So I want to offer collective thanks to the Tompkins County Council of Governments, Tompkins County Environmental Management Council, and Social Ventures, and in particular the committee. And the committee had a lot of people on it, and I can't mention all the names, I can't remember them all, but I've been told to especially thank Brian and Sarah. So thank you all. So I'm also asked to make a couple of announcements that are very closely related to tonight's event. The most important of which is that there have been 5 public hearings about the New York State Energy Plan. There will be 6, and the last one is tomorrow, Thursday, in Syracuse at the SUNY College of Environment and Forestry. So people are encouraged to arrive early for that event, which actually starts at 11 a.m. They're encouraged to arrive for a rally for renewable energy at 10 a.m. so that they're prepared to get into the event at 11 a.m. and at that 10 o'clock time, people may sign up to testify beforehand. The address of the event is listed in the handouts that everybody found on their chairs tonight. And those who are interested in carpooling up to Syracuse tomorrow, you're encouraged to meet at 8:30 a.m. tomorrow morning at Wegmans on South Meadow Street. So with that as an introduction, I'm now going to introduce our 2 presenters tonight. As usual, we're blessed with having 2 outstanding people come to Ithaca, New York to interact with you tonight. So I'm going to spend as much time as it takes to actually introduce them because they are notable, and I want to make sure you all know why. So the first of the presenters, turn the page, is Jackson Morse. I'll tell you something about Jackson. He's a senior energy and climate analyst with the Natural Resources Defense Council, that's NRDC, where he focuses on energy efficiency and compliance options for states under forthcoming EPA carbon regulations for existing power plants. Prior to that, he was Director of Strategic Engagement at the Pace Energy and Climate Center at the Pace Law School. Since 2006, he has worked to advance clean energy policies in New York, Pennsylvania, and other state capitals through direct engagement with state agencies and legislatures, the New York State Independent System Operator, and PJM, public and investor owner utilities, as well as working with other energy, environment, health, labor, and consumer organizations. Throughout his career, Jackson has utilized extensive analysis and research to advocate for policies to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, increase investments in energy efficiency and renewable energy, and aid in the region's transition to a clean energy economy. Jackson holds a BA in sociology and certificates in primatology and markets management from Duke University, as well as a Master of Science degree in environmental policy from Bard College. Our second speaker is Dr. Brice Smith. Dr. Smith is an associate professor and chair of the physics department at SUNY Cortland and holds a PhD in physics from the MIT and a BS in physics from Washington University in St. Louis. He received the Buechner Teaching Prize for Outstanding Contributions by a graduate student to the educational program at the MIT Department of Physics. He's the author of a number of works on nuclear power, sustainable energy, and energy policy, including his 2006 book, Insurmountable Risks: The Dangers of Using Nuclear Power to Combat Global Climate Change. Dr. Smith has testified before the Georgia Public Service Commission and worked on expert reports for interveners, appearing before the Nuclear Regulatory Commission's Atomic Safety and Licensing Board. He has also presented at more than 24 conferences and events on energy-related issues across the U.S. as well as internationally. Prior to joining SUNY Cortland, Smith worked as a senior scientist at the Institute for Energy and Environmental Research in Tacoma Park, Maryland. So we have 2 people who really understand the issues embedded within the New York State Energy Plan. and we're very thankful that they can come here tonight. The plan of attack is that each of them is going to give about a 15-minute presentation. After that, we're going to have them engage with each other. I'll probably stimulate that discussion with some questions that arise as a function of their presentations. So you'll watch them interact with each other. And then we'll open up to you, the attendees, so that you can interact with both of them. And we can stay until 9.
No.
No? We can stay until
8:30.
8:30. Okay?